Morning. We're not doing Orleans today. The weather doesn't look particularly good. We're heading just past there, well, about 50 miles past there. We're heading to Chambord, which is a palace. So we're going to have a look round that. I mean, because it's a bit of indoors and a little bit of outdoors, hopefully we can stay a bit dry, and then we shall come back up again tomorrow into Orleans. We can stay at the palace overnight, that's free. At the moment Christine's just in Lidl doing a bit of a shop, so that's what we're up to at the moment. Okay, it's been a bit of a painful journey, to be fair. Coming in, it took us a bit longer than what we thought, road closures and all sorts of things like that. However, we're at Chateau de Chambord. So this is supposed to be one of the most beautiful places, chateaux, palaces in France. Well, the most beautiful in France. Very fairy tale, picturesque. Few interesting facts, and this is without me looking it up. It was built by Francis I, and a little story that goes with it is around the time of Henry VIII, and Henry VIII wanted war with France, but there was no passion for fighting. Nobody wanted to go to war at that time. So they came up with a plan that what they should have is peace between the two, and Henry to be in charge of all of it. This is in his younger days. Anyway, he palmed off his sister to the King of France, who died, and Francis I took his place, and he couldn't stand Henry VIII, didn't like him at all. I think they were very similar characters. I think they looked very similar on pictures that I've seen of them. And he built this place. But to be quite honest, there doesn't seem to be a particular point to building it. But the one thing that he did do is a lot of Henry VIII's court that visited France. Francis I made sure they came here to visit this, so they go back and tell Henry VIII, because it would enrage him. He'd become really jealous. So anyway, it's a fantastic looking building. It's okay. It's a fantastic looking building. It's beautiful. Just come in through the door, and there he is. Look, this is Francis I, and you can see the likeness to Henry VIII. I'll try and get out the light so you can get a better picture of it. There you go. It does have a likeness to Henry VIII. Anyway, they didn't like each other. The stairwell there, it's amazing, absolutely amazing. I think that's pardon? Okay, I think we're going to work our way methodically around. This is Salon de Chasse, so the hunting gallery. Yeah. This is where they used to keep some collections, etchings. No, they used to use those for cooking somehow. Wow. It's a bit of a maze really, because we've just come through that bit and then it opens up into this, which is another courtyard. We'll take a nosy in here. I'll have a look and see what room this is. It's a portrait gallery of the illustrious, so I suppose these are the great and good. Don't know who they are. Obviously French monarchs. It's a very strange painting, that one. Very posed. We'll work our way around a bit to get in front of these dustbin lids. We just keep opening and coming back to this like central stairwell and the doors into the gardens. It's quite amazing. Bourbon room. Kitchens. Oh, you get a bit of a draft blowing through here. Yes. There's the oven. Wow, I did think it was a bit small for a kitchen, but your array of pans. Wow. Wow. We'll work our way back to the central point again. This makes it easier to negotiate your way around. It's back into the Bourbon room, and then into, again, the central stairwell. I do kind of like the way it's all planned. Now, there's a film on in here. It'll be in French, you should think. It's telling you a bit about the building and the history of the place, and then we're back into the square, so you kind of work in a bit of a circle. Once we've done this, so we've worked our way around the downstairs, we're going to go and have a look upstairs. So let's see, is there a central stairwell? So there's the centre of it, and this is the stairwell that runs around it. Well, this will take us on to I would say a second floor. So this is what they call Moliere's Theatre. So I dare say there'd be some acting and such like that would have gone on here. There's your stairwell, taking you up again. I think we'll just have a look outside. I think we can get outside here. Yeah, we've got a bit of a view of the courtyard. Can't see the gardens as of yet. Just courtyard. Okay, I've come into the museum now. Get the chairs. They'll be alright. Well. be out here. Oh. Out again for another look outside. This does us the courtyard again. Look at it, this place is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I think I'll have to wait for Christine to catch up. Apparently, Francis I only spent about 2 weeks. I was going to say 3. Christine said it's 2 weeks of his life here. That's all. And doesn't seem to be any real reason for him building it, but it certainly made Henry VIII jealous at the time. I think it was when they were both fit, virile men, because I don't think it was too long after that Henry VIII had his accident while jousting, and he used to make sure that Francis I knew about his exploits too. Just trying to outdo each other, I suppose you call it one-upmanship. It's a beautiful place. We're walking around the thing, but I'm just watching them trimming the trees, tidying them all up. It was Versailles where we were, where they had these tree-shaped templates, and they trimmed the trees so they fit absolutely perfectly. But look at these. Wow. There's some grounds with this. We had to drive about 5 miles through the estate to get here. Absolutely stunning. Stunning building. Beautiful. There we go, we've just come into the courtyard now, so we're going to have a look inside. I must admit, you can see why he wanted to show the building off, and it's a fantastic place. Amazing. Anyway, let's have a look inside. He actually moved on further in front. I'm stood back there waiting for you, and you've...
Oh, I thought you'd been here. You came around this end.
No, I did the other room, and then I came back again.
I thought you were quiet.
I'm not bothering too much about their history. It doesn't really mean too much to me, apart from the bit that interested me was the bit about Francis I. Well, like I say, he only came here did a couple of weeks here in his life, that's all. And he died actually before it was completed. So we're walking across this bit now, and then just a courtyard again. Back into this the central space again, so it's quite easy to find your way around. That's a tapestry and a half, I must admit. And that one, absolutely fantastic. Absolutely beautiful. And we've been and looked at that bit. Just got to go around this side because I've not done this side. So just this side of it, and then we could pick the stairwell up again to carry on up. So 18th century apartments, this says. It's just a complete maze. Wow. The Princess de Conte's bedchamber. You kind of think you keep walking around in a circle, or you think you keep walking around in a circle. It's just like all around the courtyard. This is so weird. I'll have to wait for Christine again, which leads us back into the thing. So we've been right the way round now on there, so what we'll do now is going to work our way back upstairs again to the next one. This takes up to the 3rd floor. Crikey. Okay, let's start here. So this has got a proper ceiling, not so keen on the art, to be fair. And we'll work this way around. So I do know that these are on the estate and live wild on the estate.
Мы подходим к этой самой, знаешь, голос такой с эхом, думаю, сейчас начнутся хлопать в ладоши. Тем более, это же была комедия, «Мужчина на дворянстве». И такой смех, знаешь, она так вписалась, мы просто не успели снять видео.
У нас есть знакомый, мы по них снимаем.
Military bits and pieces, or hunting. I think, possibly. I wonder why they put the crosses on the stag's head. I don't get that. It don't make any sense to me. No doubt it does to somebody. The same as that. What is that? It's a boat carriage. A hunting boat. Wow. That's weird. Let's just have a quick picture of the guns and axes. Another walk around. Wow. Now that is turning out to be quite a view. So there's the gardens and the lake, I suppose. And then, yeah, back into here. You need to work your way around, so we go to the next one. I've done the ceiling. Oh yeah. Apparently the ceiling's got salamanders. What you've got. So salamander is the emblem for Chambord. Apparently. Not so keen on this modern art stuff. Doesn't make any sense. So, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, that was an oratory. This is I think there's what they look like that are on the ceiling. So we've got one to show you here. So salamander, yeah, which is the emblem for Chambord. Of course, like Kristen said, there's 300 of them around the building. Seems like some of them are empty now. This is a dressing room. And a study. A salamander there on the door. And then over the court again. Okay, but you can just see there, look at the lake. Look at that. That's fantastic. Apparently you can have like electric like golf carts and bikes and things to cycle around here. It's quite a lot to do. I've come out onto one of the roofs. Let's have a look at the garden. Oh, wow. Look at that. And the moat. Absolutely fantastic. We're parked just behind them trees there, on the left side. That's where the camper vans are. Wow, it's stunning, isn't it? And this, look at that, how amazing and fantastic is that? Yeah.
So 300 chimneys apparently.
Yeah, because she said there's over 300 chimneys. No wonder he wanted to show it off. Wow. Look. There's even a boat for the moment. What a truly fantastic building. That's amazing. There you can see him cutting the trees again over there, look what. What a absolutely stunning piece of architecture. Have a look at that middle central piece again, right? Look at that. Beautiful. Look at it. Bit breezy around this side, but wow, it's just I don't know what else to say. It's a fantastic building. It's stunning. Apparently we think at night it's lit up, so we think it is. So we're hoping that that's going to be the case, and we can pop out from the van and take a peek at it in its glory at night, but who knows. That's that central column again. Wow. We'll just keep walking our way round and pardon? Yeah. Tremendous. Like this fellow town's done it. Wow, it's just terrific. Keep using the same words. I have to expand my vocabulary There's a church there, look. So, and a tennis court at the back. Gorgeous, beautiful. It's just amazing. I think we've almost gone all the way around. There's another spiral staircase over there, a different one. And that's the central one that we've been I think we've got just this last corner to do. Stunning. There we are. We're back round this side again. I think Christina will want to do some photographs now. So there we go. We're just admiring the spiral in the middle of the spiral staircase. Oh, it's a fantastic building. Let's have a walk around this bit. Nothing's actually taken us anywhere. No, we can't go anywhere from there. So it will lead us through. This is all about somebody's art, so I'll give that a miss. Okay, we're going to have a look in this bit. This is what they were doing between the wall here. So, I think they used it. It was a big store for all the important artifacts, so art and all sorts of things. I think they were all stored here. That's the Mona Lisa. Not sure what that grave was for. It says in 1943 at Chambord, the resistance had a different function, a small network organised by the parachute landings in the surrounding area and many objectives to the compulsory work service who came to work under the authority of the water and forestry. Yeah, it just brings you back out again onto, might as well go that way. So I know they've stored all the artifacts, art and very important stuff came here to protect it from the bombardments and such like. I didn't know it had a big part to play in the resistance. We're going to take up, we're still at the chateau, which is just between the trees there, and this is the chapel for it. So we're going to take a look in here. That's a cool wheelchair, that. You could strip that one down, look, like an ordinary one. It's brilliant. Anyway. I love the organ. That's been really good, that. So we're going to have a little bit of a walk. We've kind of walked around the gardens, not much time, but we're going to have a walk. We've come outside now. We've been up there, had a wander around the rooms and everything. And the roof. What a place. We're going to have a wander around the gardens now, so we'll have a little bit of a walk. We will, we will be spending the night here. I'm really hoping that they do light this place up at night. I mean, that would be really cool, but I'll be honest, I'm not seeing any lights anywhere, so we'll see.